IPMO Bespin is an app that helps you create portfolio reports in Project Online. To really understand what IPMO Bespin does, we first need to understand the problem it solves. In Microsoft Project Online, each project is created with a schedule, project detail pages, and a project workspace site. During the life of a project, the project workspace site is used to capture information about the project in lists, or in project manager terminology, registers. Things like issues, risks, change requests, and lessons learned are all very commonly stored as lists in the project workspace site. The problem becomes evident when a consolidated view of this information is required. Each individual list provides its own reporting feed, and for special lists like issues and risks, Microsoft already provides a consolidated view in the project data reporting feed. But if you have additional columns, or you need a consolidated view of other custom lists, then you need a different solution. IPMO Bespin approaches the problem by aggregating the workspace lists together and uses the PWA site to store it. After this is done initially, Bespin also keeps the data up to date as it changes, as well as rechecking it whenever a project is published. Using this approach gives us several benefits. Low cost. Some other approaches utilize an external data warehouse, which can be expensive to set up and maintain. Real-time results. The reports generated from any external data warehouse are only as up to date as the last time the data was synchronized. Query speed. Since all the data is in one place, queries are fast, compared to other solutions that need to traverse all the sites to collect the results. Data transformations. While the data is being aggregated, common functions can be applied to the data, like changing SharePoint users into their login names or display names, or converting rich text into plain text. But enough with the PowerPoint. Let's see how this works. Once installed from the store or via an IPMO package, IPMO Bespin will appear under all site content in your PWA. When selected, IPMO Bespin will conduct a survey of your environment, looking through all the project workspace sites for lists with matching names. Once complete, each type of list is presented together with the number of times it was found. Selecting one of the lists shows aggregation controls, an analysis of list schemas, and controls to enable data transformations. The selected schema, or set of columns, represents what the desired consolidated view should look like. Ideally, all the list schemas should be the same to get a uniform report over the portfolio. However, we live in a real world and realize the power of SharePoint lies in the ability to customize the workspace lists to best suit each project. So with this in mind, we can select a schema that best models the common data we're trying to capture from all of our sites. IPMO Bespin will try to transform all of your data into this common format. The transformations on the right-hand side show all of the SharePoint columns present in the selected schema, and the data types used to store them. Each column has several options available that allow you to replicate the data as is, transform it in some way, or mark it as disabled because it's not required in the consolidated view. Once you're happy with the configuration, you can enable the List Aggregation control button and wait for the initial setup process to complete. When complete, a link to the aggregated list appears, as well as a link to the OData feed for the list. Clicking on the first link shows you the list itself that stores the items collected from all the different subsites. The OData feed link is a special link that is used when adding the data into your reporting tool of choice. When using Excel, go to the Data tab, Other Data Sources, OData feed, and enter the URL copied from IPMO Bespin. After following the wizard through to completion, the consolidated data is available in the worksheet for the creation of reports. When a change happens in a list in one of the project workspace sites, the aggregated data feed is updated in real time, so using the Refresh All button in Excel will show the latest data from all your project workspace sites. I hope you enjoyed this quick trip through IPMO Bespin. It's available now for a 60-day free trial, so go ahead and start creating portfolio reports with your favorite lists in Project Online.